Okay, we good. Great. Great. It doesn't even show the... Oh my gosh. I'm so mad. So I have to guess that this is Pokemon now. Yep. I agree.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it! Sounds like a good Eminem verse there. Certain commands like magic and other abilities cost blah blah. The more powerful a command, the more AP, blah blah. Most varieties have weaknesses you can exploit for bonus damage and AP. Discovering them will give you a huge advantage, so don't be afraid to try things out. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I used the control stick, the left control stick to scroll to those. What would I, L, J, and K be on the controller? That's not, that was not. Nope. Shazam! Exactly, thank you. Hold up. Is there... What? Battle modes? No, hold on. Active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, yeah. In wait mode, time stops, yeah. I like it. So why did that come up? Here's another useful tip. Oh, maybe I hit classic. Press U to open a more complete list of commands, which I think is left bumper for me. There are some commands, for example items, that can only be selected from this full menu. If you've chosen active mode, time continues to flow while the menu is open, so be careful. One last thing! You can pick and choose your targets when using the full menu. This comes in handy when you want more control over the fight. Okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait, what? What is going on? I don't know what's happening. Wait, okay, Yurugu. Okay, right bumper. Okay. I got it. Okay. What? I'm pressing the right control stick. Right control stick is cycle slots. I don't like that. I'm trying to find a way to go to a menu or something, but I can't. Okay. Oh! Oh, you could fast forward. That's so cool. Call of Duty War of 1812. Yeah, I mean that would be not fun at all. What is happening? Oh my gosh. You know what happened? So, you know how I'm an idiot? I've been pressing A, but that is actually defend. So Y does attack. Okay, B is I think J, X is L, Y is attack. Oh my gosh. When were you guys gonna tell me? When were you gonna tell me that I've done absolutely no damage to this character in the last 10 minutes? Huh? Gosh. COD the Mexican War. COD the Korean War. COD the Bay of Pigs.
No trouble at all.
Okay, we beat it, finally. We found it out. Holy crap. I don't like it when games have gamepad support, but don't... they don't have the right, you know, buttons. Come on. Like, come on, though. You got the buttons on the controller. Proceed. Yay, we got so much gil. Do you think any of these cards sound good? No, I don't.
The two of you were
To figure it out yet?
the Mirage could stand
The
up.
two of you were unsurpassed.
Seriously?
Dude, seriously. Hard to believe.
Dude, seriously.
As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out.
Huh? So not only did they lose the Mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the Mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories
I like Tama.
seem to be
It's a
largely
good,
unaffected.
good little
What?
cat fairy
Listen,
thing.
Let me show you something.
How about COD 1492?
There,
I
just
feel like-
beyond this light lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
I feel like that one might fall under some pretty heavy political
Are
fire.
you ready to conquer them again?
Not sure how you'd make a fun game out of that.
If we
Massacring
do
an
manage to
entire,
find all the lost mirages,
you
does that
know,
mean we'll be able to remember the things we
society.
forgot? Well, I don't know about that.
Um,
After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as
although, you know what? Okay.
But even if you don't remember Grimoire,
I hope
still
everyone's
has a
okay
lot
with me
of you.
talking over
You're
this.
certain to find traces and records
I don't
of
know
your
how
past.
deep the story actually is. I don't think it's as deep as a Final Fantasy game usually is.
Whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues
I could
about our
say the
past and
music is
things we've done.
amazing.
Correct. And if you keep on gathering
And the voice
evidence,
acting's good, it's
I think
just
you might even meet your
the
family
guy,
sometime.
Lon, his voice freaked me out, that's all.
Well, I guess. It does make
So I was
sense
thinking,
that we'd have to
COD
do this.
Oh yes.
Night 1492, definitely not COD.
Will you
But I
join
think
the
a
Grimoire?
game based on 1492 could be extremely cool and interesting. What you would do is you would play, it would be kind of like Halo 2. You'd play as the indigenous peoples, and then you would also play as Christopher Columbus and his crew. So the first, it'll be spliced throughout the game. Each episode will be a different perspective, either from the indigenous peoples or from Christopher Columbus and his crew. And then throughout the game, it splices those in. Like Christopher Columbus will explore the world. He'll explore other areas, and then he will everything will eventually culminate in an epic battle between the indigenous peoples and the and Christopher Columbus and crew. That's what I think would be an interesting game. Like, not a fun one necessarily, but I think from an artistic perspective, from a narrative perspective, I actually would like that. I always love the idea of a story that demonstrates both sides and then it culminates. Especially if you think of it as bookends. Like, here's the indigenous peoples on day one, Christopher Columbus on day one. They're on the opposite end of the spectrum. But as the days grow more and more towards that thing, so too do the events and all these things. And it culminates into basically the middle, which is an explosion of just, I don't know. I think it could be really cool. I heard Christopher Columbus was actually a lunatic and that he's sadistic. Yeah, he's not a good guy.
Chapter 1.
It baffles me that we have a day dedicated to him still. First of all, what explorer steps onto land that's already been charted.
Oh, this must be Grimoire.
It's...
What?
Or not, well, maybe not charted, but...
Oh, I know, we look ridiculous.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Inna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice
We look
and
very
natural way
strange.
of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is
What was I talking
weird.
about?
Well, this kind of works out.
Yeah, there you go. People were already living in America and call it home. Exactly. So what kind of explorer are you going to a place that's already been discovered? You're not an explorer. You're stupid. And then his idiocy knows no bounds. As we know, the reason that the politically incorrect nowadays term Indian to refer to Native Americans or indigenous peoples, the reason is because he touched down in America and he thought that he was in India. How the heck do you get that mixed up? So he thought that the people were Indians, and it's like, oh my gosh, he's an idiot. And yeah, he was a horrible person. He treated them terribly. I'm pretty sure he was instrumental in their genocide. Well, actually... Okay, so he was a terrible person, but I think the biggest contributor to the sharp decline in the indigenous people's population was actually due to illness. Back then, obviously, illnesses were not easy to take care of. But I think Christopher Columbus brought that to them. So technically, it was... That's right, I was watching a documentary and they said that Europeans were the accidental conquerors. I don't think they were talking about Christopher Columbus necessarily, but they were talking about how the Europeans brought all of these diseases over and it destroyed the populations. Although that might have been about Africa, but still I think it's the same thing. I don't know. COD American Revolution. We talked about that. I don't think it would be fun. He thought he was in India. Yeah, like I said. Whoa, he's small now? Yeah, he is. Or small, I guess, would maybe. The smaller people are called Lilican, and the taller people are called giants. Okay. The twins can switch freely. Switch freely between these forms. Oh, okay. Alright. So that's left bumper, right bumper, respectively. Okay. Although you're free to strut around as either size, you will start combat in your current form. So it's never a bad idea to have stacks set up for both situations. Wait, what the... What just happened? My game... I swear, I just got, like... My game just went to a black screen and came back. That was weird. But on the stream it didn't show that, so... I'm wondering if there was an update or something for Apple, like they love to do. The tips you see in these panels... Oh, tip jar! Hey! Hint, hint. Click the kitty. Selecting the tip jar. In fact, you might even notice Enna Crow has slipped a few extra tidbits in there that don't appear during the course of the game. Oh, cool. Smallpox, yes.
Straight down this path?
Giants, so lazy.
Think you can manage to not get lost?
It's kind of...
just this
it's
once?
pretty lazy.
What? I'm not gonna get lost. Yet?
It's pretty lazy. But, look at this game, dude. I love this. Can I switch to Ellen? Raleigh?